Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezie. Today's quest is the woman construction worker building a life before building a relationship. The woman construction worker building a life before building a relationship. Men still dominate the construction industry in today's world, and in many ways, they also dominate the industries that keep civilization running. But let's use construction as a metaphor here. Some women are what I call construction workers. Yes, I'm using it as a metaphor. Women are what I call construction workers. Not all women, just a certain type. And while these women can be very attractive to men, they can also be risky partners. Think about what it's like to be a construction worker. It's tough, demanding, and often a young person's game. Strength and endurance fades over time, and one injury can end a career overnight. If a worker doesn't have other skills or education, he is vulnerable, working without a safety net. That's why smart young men in construction look for a way out, or at least a promotion into a less physically demanding role. Now, some women live in a similar way. These are women who don't really have much else going on in their lives. Maybe they have a low paying job with no future or no job at all. They don't have strong friendships, hobbies, or community ties. Their life is basically empty outside of relationships. At first, this can look appealing to men. She has no career to distract her, no friends to compete for her time, no commitments to complicate things. She seems like she will fit perfectly into his world. But here's the hidden problem. If she has no life for her own, then you become her entire life. And that's a heavy burden. She will expect you to provide not just what a partner should, like love, support, and stability, but also what a career, a community, and a circle of friends would normally provide. That's too much for any one person. Just like construction workers, these women are playing a young person's game. Their main asset is youth and attractiveness, and those fade with time. That makes their position risky. One breakup could leave them with nothing, without skills, resources, or independence, and they are vulnerable. That's why women in this position often push hard for marriage. They don't have a safety net, so they demand one from the men they date. A woman with her own career, friends, and interests doesn't feel the same urgency because she knows she will land on her feet if things don't work out. But a woman with nothing else going on will cling tightly because she has no backup plan. Family lawyers often say the most bitter divorces involve housewives who never built their lives outside their marriages. When the relationship ends, they fight aggressively because it was their entire identity. That's why these women can be both attractive and dangerous. And they are all in, but they have nothing else to balance them. The healthier choice is to find a woman who has her own life, but who is willing to make the relationship a priority. That way, both partners are grounded, stable, and interdependent in a healthy way. No one is carrying the entire weight of the other's existence. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We will talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.